What up, y'all? Welcome back to I Said It, the podcast for all things sports. I'm your host, Chris, and today we talking week 11 NFL season. Next on I Said It Sports. Subscribe. Please subscribe. What up, y'all? Welcome back to I Said It, the podcast for all things sports. I'm your host, Chris, and y'all know I got the fellas with me today. What up, fellas?
What up?
What up?
Nothing much. Y'all know how we got to do it. We got to go over what we did last week, man. I mean, it was another rough one for us. We're going to start off like this. In last place.
Only those lock games would have stayed locked. They just didn't stay locked, did they? The ones everybody just knew was going to be, everybody like, we don't know what's going on. Everybody is saying the same thing. Just crazy sad.
He's giving you all of his excuses for 5 games picked correctly is Blair.
It was me. I got 5 games, bro. Cheated.
In second place, we have a 3-way tie with a full 6 games picked correctly.
Somebody got 1 game better.
Is Brianna, Darius, and me. So with 1 more game than us.
7.
This is horrible.
7 games picked correctly. You
That was that Carolina Panthers stretch.
It was the Carolina Panthers.
It was the Carolina game that everybody was like, no way Carolina wins that game.
Cam Newton came in and Superman his ass to the victory.
And they Cameron Newton.
Hey, man. We got to talk about that, man. We've been screaming that they should call this man for about 7 weeks.
Yes.
Somebody finally calls him. He come in. First 2 times he really touching the ball, he get 2 TDs. So a lot of these teams that's struggling that really need a quarterback, like the Washington team, even though they got a victory, they still need a QB. The Saints, you got Jameis Winston out there, who is no longer out there. But you should have got him before when you had Jameis Winston, because he was still playing like boo-boo. Let's be real. Let's be real. They was winning, but he was not. He was not.
They was winning and they was getting managed. So that's all.
Man, you gotta be willing. You gotta these people just gotta stop. They let everybody else be who they are. They let Tom Brady be who he is. You know, man, you gotta let Cam be who he is.
You know,
he a big, charismatic dude. He not quiet. He not gonna sit in the corner. He ain't no yes man. Bruh, this man bring the energy and bring the funk. You gotta let him do it.
the man is already the leader on the damn team. You see him put together a huddle on the damn sideline. I'm like, bro, you've been there for 5 hours.
Dude, he done been there for 14 years. He just came back after being gone like 2 years.
He completely
respect Cam, bro. Still the same team for the most part.
He completely brought a whole different energy, bro. He bring the fun back, bro. Sometimes that's what people need. These boys need to feel like they having fun, because they is playing the game at the end of the day.
For him to go in there and just ball out, he made a lot of people look stupid.
But guess who picked them
He
boys?
didn't really ball out, bro. He just scored touchdowns.
Scored 2 TDs,
like
man.
What he did is not like change the game, but he did score 2 touchdowns like that. But he didn't what he did wasn't a lot, bro. He got 2 red zone touchdowns.
I said he changed the energy. The whole.
No, not you. Like what Chris said.
To me, going in there and scoring 2 TDs is balling out. He ain't played a game since last year, a meaningful one. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. For him to go in there and still score them 2 TDs, that's damn impressive to me. Y'all know how we do it as fans of Yeah, I Said It.
Yes.
We jumping right into it. So the very first game on the schedule on Thursday night, we have the New England Patriots at the Atlanta Falcons. Sean, since you are the winner, go ahead and kick it off, my brother.
Crazy, man. But I'm gonna go with the ATLians, man.
Ooh.
And it's not an upset pick. You know what I'm saying? I just think no, not so fast, my friend. And it's not true. It's not an upset pick, man. In Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really see like. I mean, some people see the Patriots as a playoff team. I really don't see them making it, honestly. I think it's up in the air. I ain't gonna say it's 50-50. I do believe the Patriots do have a good shot, but I think they might sneak one off, man. I think they might sneak one off 24-21.
Okay. That's a good score, too. I like that score. I'm gonna say New England. And I'm gonna say New England 30-27. I think that they're gonna keep Matt Ryan in check, and you really ain't got a number one receiver. And they're gonna make them find somebody else to beat them besides Mr. Patterson. Because that's what Bill Belichick do. Blair, what you think, man? Who you going with?
Oh, I'm going Pats, Blair. I mean, Atlanta stinks. They stink. And if nothing else, the Pats usually come to play, and they usually try to take away what you're good at, whatever that is, or they like to do whatever you're bad at. It's either one. So I'm gonna go Pats, and I don't know if it'll just be like a blowout like the last few weeks, but maybe 24-13.
All right. Darius, where you gonna go with it, bro?
I'm gonna go with the Pats, but I do like those points that Sean made, even though it was very few. Because what can you say about the Falcons right now, bro? But
Not a whole lot.
I mean, it's like they ain't gonna win, but they will keep it close. And the Patriots, I feel like they're a good team, but sometimes, I don't know, maybe just having a young quarterback, 1 week it look real good, and then the next week you're like, they might let that one slip away. But I think Bill Belichick is going to be the key in this one. I got a low-scoring game. I got 14-17.
Okay. So pretty much everybody had a pretty nice close game for the most part. Next game is the Indianapolis Colts and Carson Wentz at the Buffalo Bills. Sean, where you going, bruh?
Buffalo, man. Quit playing.
Quit playing, huh? Blair?
I mean, Buffalo didn't look super great the last time I saw them either, but
They did not.
I guess since they're in Buffalo and it may or may not be cold, I'll give them the edge on that one, I guess. But I could definitely see the Colts winning this game. But I'll go Buffalo, I guess.
I feel it. Darius?
Oh, I do you a score, I guess. I don't really know. If Buffalo gets it going, 31-17.
Ooh. That's fair. I kind of went back and forth on this game. When I first was looking at them, like, ooh, I should pick the Colts. The Colts they play good, and sometimes they play bad. They play up against the better teams. But the fact that now it's getting colder outside, they are a dome team, whether people know that or not. They are a dome team, even though they play in Indianapolis. They playing in Buffalo. That's the only reason why I'm going to go Buffalo here. I feel like Buffalo's a little bit better team at this point. I think they realize that some of their past games, they laying some eggs. So I think they're going to correct themselves. A lot like how the Chiefs did last week. So I think Buffalo gonna win. I think they're gonna win at least by. I'll say they win by 17. Darius, what you think, man?
I'm feeling like you, Chris. This is kind of tough for me, man. I feel like now the Colts are playing kind of like how I figured they was gonna be in the beginning of the season. Seems like they kind of got their bearings about themselves. The defense is getting after it. Darius Leonard out there looking like a beast. Oh, I feel like I just gotta go with Buffalo. I gotta treat the Jacksonville game as an anomaly, and good teams gonna struggle at times. I got Buffalo winning in overtime, 30-24.
Overtime.
In
Would you
overtime.
put the score?
30 to
30
20.
to 24.
Okay.
Okay, I feel that. Next game, we have the Baltimore Ravens at the Chicago Bears. Sean, this is gonna be an interesting game, man. Where you gonna go with this one, or you already all in Baltimore now?
I ain't all in, but they are the better team. I probably wouldn't be saying this a year or two from now, but today I'm gonna go ahead and rock with Baltimore. And I think it might be a blowout, bro. This might be a blowout.
Think so?
Something like 27-3, man. 27-6.
Okay.
Only a touchdown.
So you don't think they're gonna really build off that momentum that Justin Fields showed the other night?
No. I think actually, man, with quick interjection. I just moved in, so I haven't changed all 13 of these.
That's your house. I was curious.
You already know,
bro. But I was like, whose house is that where I hear alarms going off everywhere?
20 motherfuckers in this house, man. So when one is messed up, they all just like now little birdies. It's crazy. So, but I am rocking with, what I'm saying, the former Heisman Trophy winner / MVP of the NFL. I think the man is actually playing better than his MVP season. I think Sammy did be a nice addition to the squad. I was a little downfall on those guys for the simple fact at the beginning of the season, they did lose a lot of their running backs. I think they lost, 3 of them or whatnot. So I thought it was really going to be a tough shot for them to even be in the running for like the division lead. But them guys is balling out. So I'm going to salute them, and I'm going to pick them this week. The Bears ain't no slouches on defense, but I don't think they can stand toe-to-toe. You know what I'm saying? As far as their offense is going to keep the defense too much on the field, and that man going to have his way with them.
Yeah, that's fair. Blair?
The way these games go, if Lamar Jackson don't do it, Baltimore don't win, man.
That's a fact.
And it's so much on Lamar Jackson to kind of make everything happen. I feel like Baltimore probably should win, but I'm not 100%. Like, I should pick Baltimore. I picked Baltimore last week and they burned me. I guess I can't hold it against them though. In Chicago.
In Chicago.
Whew.
So that win this time of year is gonna be
it's
crazy.
It's gonna be crazy, but Baltimore plays in terrible conditions too. So
true.
I don't know how much that'll hurt them. I'll go Baltimore, dude. I wanted to pick the Bears, but I'll go Baltimore. In a close game. Like, I think it'll be a lot closer. So I'm gonna go. Let's say they have scoring trouble. We're gonna go 13-10.
Ooh,
all right. I feel that. I feel that.
It's a game, bro. Like,
All right.
We'll see.
Darius, what say you, my brother?
First, to all the fans, I apologize for not just going with my first mind last week when I told these dudes, man, it was looking shiesty.
You did say that.
And Blair's right, bro. Like, if it's Lamar Jackson or bust. like or bust, dog.
Great bust, bro. And they bust when they do. It's
Yes.
bad.
Yes. And then whenever it busts, it's like it make it look like he trying to do too much, but it's like that's what he gotta do. It's literally what he has to do for these guys to win. But I do think that Lamar Jackson is not gonna have another bad game like that, like twice in a row. I feel like he is that good. I feel like he is that good as advertised. I think he bounces back and wills them to victory in this game. I also do believe this game is going to be close, but I got it more like 24-17.
Not so fast, my friends. I'm going to pick the
Go do the
Chicago Bears.
I couldn't do it. I'm glad you could.
I couldn't do it either.
I'm going to pick the Chicago Bears here, and I think it's going to be a really, really, really close game. I think Justin Fields do improve on his performance against the Steelers because I think the Steelers defense is better than Baltimore's defense. I'm just keeping it real, especially when they're healthy, definitely. But I think it's going to be a close game. I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think it's going to be a game where it's going to be close and it's going to be a field goal type of game. But I say that the Bears win 17-20 on a field goal. 17-20.
Hey, as long as Lamar Jackson throw it to Mark Andrews, I don't care if they win or lose anyway. But I need them to lose. Them losing to the Bears helps me out a lot.
Yes. Moving on. The next game. It is the Detroit Lions at the Cleveland Browns. John, where you going? There's no such thing as blasphemy anymore in the NFL because everybody's losing to everybody.
If you pick the Lions, there it is.
Hey, it didn't matter what you picked, win or loss last week. The bitch didn't count.
Didn't count.
Like,
man, you couldn't get this done.
Damn you, COVID. I hope y'all believe me now. This dude, Mason Rudolph, is butt cheeks.
Nobody believes you. They played the Lions.
Butt cheeks, bro. Butt cheeks.
No,
Bro,
nobody
I watched
believes
this
they
dude
played the Lions.
blatantly missed 2 touchdowns, bro. His fault. Did
you see the Lions
underthrow.
play football this weekend?
Say what?
Did you see the Lions play football this weekend?
I sure did.
Butt cheeks, bro. These dudes can't score 20 points in a football game.
Neither can Mason Rudolph.
Facts. So we already know where Blair's going. Blair's going to Cleveland.
All of y'all going. And then I'm going to give a score. Because they can't get more than 17 points. So since we just go, no, they're not going to get more than 17 points. And the crazy part is Cleveland might go nuts. So I'm going to go Cleveland 31, Detroit 9.
Damn. Sean?
I said Cleveland before as a number. I'm going to have to go 24-10 Cleveland.
Yeah, I'm going to go 34-6.
Damn.
Man, ain't no way I'm giving Cleveland that many points. They just got their shit beaten.
They did. That's why I give them that many points.
And Baker Mayfield, he gonna play, but now it's another nagging injury.
Can I say something real quick before you say that?
Sure can, brother.
I noticed something about our guy, Baker Mayfield.
Your guy.
Every time the Cleveland Browns start losing the game, he all of a sudden is hurt. Like he was just fine. He was all good, all happy-go-lucky, pounding people,
He
smiling.
was not
jumping up and
happy-go-lucky,
down.
bro.
Soon as they started
Hey.
losing the game, all of a sudden he started limping around. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with this dude? When did
And
he
they
get
was-
hurt?
They was happy-go-lucky for about 4 minutes, man.
He been hurt for a long time, bro.
Now, and what
And
I'm
he
saying
should be
is
in.
now it's a whole different injury. You know, before it was the shoulder and the arm. Now it's a knee. I ain't saying I felt like he was elite before that. I always felt like this dude is just a mediocre quarterback.
That's what he is.
He ain't gonna necessarily lose you the game, but he not gonna go out there and win you none either. And even I give the Patriots the utmost credit, dog. But even if they supposed to win that, even if the Patriots are going to win that game, no way these boys is only supposed to score 7, bro. No way. There's no way this team is supposed to do that. I'm going to pick them, but ain't no way I'm giving them 30-something. Man, I got 20-13.
Next game,
Much
we have
better.
the Houston
gave it.
Texans at the Tennessee Titans.
Hey, Blair, I got to give them a little credit. I tied with these fuckers. I'm like,
But
hey, I'm like, they
They
can't.
had
I
a
can't
good game and they had 16 points, my dude. Like,
bruh.
these fools can't even get to 20.
Bruh, I can't give him 20, but I can give him 13. Shit.
Sean, who you got in this one, man? The Texans or Tennessee?
Got the Titans, man. Until the Texans get a real solid quarterback, bro, I'm gonna rock with the Titans. I mean, they got something good going on over there, man. Offensively and defensively. You know, I just feel as if they're in the right direction with as far as the franchise. I ain't saying just this season, but they are a playoff team, in my opinion. I'm gonna rock with them, man.
Yeah, I feel you there. You know, it ain't no quit in them, but damn, they just ain't. It's just not there for them, man. Obviously, they should have traded Deshaun Watson at the trade deadline. Why? I have no idea why they want to hold on to somebody who is definitely not benefiting.
I think his value had went down, so I think like it's like anything that you gamble with. You know what I'm saying? Once you was up, now you down, so it's hard to get rid of something when all the fingers are pointing at you. Like, now the joke's on you. Now it's hard for you to get rid of them. You'll get rid of them for some peanuts now. So, you know what I'm saying? It's basically they just taking it on the chin right now.
Yeah,
It is what it.
I'm going Tennessee though. Darius, what you think, man?
Titans last 5 opponents have all been playoff teams from last year. They also, for the rest of their games, have one of the easier schedules in the NFL. I think the Titans are for real, man. I don't think they fell off. I think they literally, they got a legitimate shot. Even with the Derrick Henry injury, they've shown that they're more than just Derrick Henry. You know what I'm saying? That defense caught a lot of flack this year. I ain't saying they ain't top 5, but they do enough to get the job done, man. Mike Vrabel, he got some good stuff going on. So I'm a rock with him this game, man. I don't got no reason not to.
I feel it. Blair?
I'm on the edge, man. I've been to mess around and pick Tennessee. These fools lost to New York.
That is true.
That is true.
So they could definitely go out there and lay a stinker against Tennessee, against the Texans, because they just think it's over. And if I'm not crazy, is this not a division game?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. Oh, you know how Blair is with his division
It's
games.
But I'm saying, bro, like, you might think it looks crazy, and then they actually lose this game. And everybody be like, yo, look who they beat. Yeah, rattle off all the teams. They'll be like, they lost to the Jets and the Texans.
After the last 3 weeks,
Nothing
nothing
is surprising anymore.
It shouldn't, right? So that's why I'm like, yo, it's very possible Tennessee can go straight lay a stinker at Texas. But it's a division game, which means they're going to play them tighter than you would think anyway. and the last few division games have been terrible scores, like just really scores you wouldn't think, and then they just end up in these really weird blowouts. I'll go Tennessee. I really want to pick the Texans. I want to
Hey,
say
he was ready. Hey, he want to go.
I don't dislike Tyron Taylor.
Like,
But
oh,
he
he might
just keeps
go with
catching some raw breaks.
He wanted to go all the way. All gas,
I
no brakes.
did.
It was like,
I
break.
did. I did.
Next game, we have the Green Bay Packers at the Minnesota Vikings. Yes, it is a division game. It is in Minnesota.
I told y'all, man, Minnesota is so sketchy when it comes, like, dude, because they're not a bad team.
But they're not a good team.
They're not a good
But
team.
they're not a team bad enough that you be like, oh, Minnesota's done. They're gonna lose that game. Like they play competitively. It's just like them 3 to 5 plays in the game can go one way or the other for Minnesota. Like,
you know what they're missing?
Enough for you to believe in it. What you gonna say? A quarterback?
Yeah, goddamn right. That's what they missing. They missing a quarterback to bring them through. They ain't got one.
I ain't 100% if it's always Kirk's fault, man.
I'm not saying always, but some of these games he can pull them through. He should be able to pull them through. He just can't. Sean, where you going, man? You going Aaron Rodgers or you going my favorite cousins?
I never go with my favorite cousins, damn near, unless he play one of the New York teams. Of course, I'm gonna rock with Aaron Rodgers, man. But you know, it ain't gonna be an ugly game. Though. I think this is gonna be a good one, though.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a really good game. I think it's gonna be close. I'm gonna go with Green Bay. I didn't go with them last week because I thought Aaron wasn't gonna play, but apparently he did. So that sucked for me. So I'm definitely gonna go Green Bay. I think it's gonna be a damn close game, though. Like it's gonna come down to the final seconds. But again, Kurt, my favorite cousins, just ain't gonna be able to bring them through in the final minute.
Get it done in Green Bay, bro. You really can.
Where you gonna go with it, Blair? He like spin the block, spin the block.
Honestly, I want to pick Minnesota because they're in Minnesota, bro. Like, Minnesota's not a bad team. It should be good, close division game.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the only one he doesn't just, like, destroy is Minnesota because he kills Chicago and Detroit every time. But Minnesota is more of a coin flip.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a matter of, can they keep it together?
Are they going to keep it together?
Dude looks really good this year, though. Like, Aaron Rodgers looks really good. I'll take the shot, bro. I'll go Minnesota. Why not? I talked myself into it. Probably going to change it before Darius get his pick out. Minnesota. And I'm going to go, it's a tight game, and it's going to be 24-23 Minnesota.
Actual. Okay. This
Vikings get the dub.
What?
Look at that. You made Blair feel better about his pick.
Vikings getting the dub. I definitely feel what Blair is saying. I feel like it's going to be one of them games. I feel like they might miss Aaron Jones a little bit this game. And like Blair said, it usually only be a couple of plays for Minnesota. And I feel like this week, the ball is going to fall their way. 31-28. Purple people eaters.
All right. All right. I'm liking these picks.
I kind of want to go Green Bay.
Next game, we have the Miami Dolphins
This is a terrible game.
at the New York Jets.
Oh, man.
So good with the terrible game. But
Sean, are you going to go with the Miami Dolphins or the New York Jets?
It's It's a coin flip, bro. Shit. My gambler said want me to go with the Jets, but ain't no way, man. They only gonna average 2 or 3 games a year for like 20 more years. So I don't know if it's be this one. So I'm gonna go hit grab with Miami.
Darius?
I don't know, man. These two teams is dookie. Hey, if either one of these teams is your team, hey, they dookie. I don't care. Shit. I'm gonna say that Miami rides the momentum. That's a big win, beating Baltimore. Because you know, a lot of people, even after that loss, they still consider Baltimore to be one of the teams to beat. So that is a big win. So I think they're going to ride that and smash the Jets, dog. I think they're going to smash the Jets. Let's go with 27-9.
You like that 9 today, bull. Blair, what you thinking, man?
I'm gonna be the dude. I'm gonna go to Jets because they're in New York. So I'm gonna go JETS. Jets.
No, dog.
I know I shouldn't. I have no reason to in real life. I'm not 100% in Miami. I guess they did just win a game that you didn't expect them to win. But that's just exactly why I feel like they'll go out there and just stink this game all on up. And it's going to be a high-scoring game for the Jets. They're going to get 28 points. The Miami Dolphins are going to be cold, and they're just going to get 13 points.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
But even with Miami being cold, I think they still gonna kick the Jets' ass because the Jets are the Jets a lot of the times, and I feel like it's gonna be another one of those games. It is a division game, but I don't believe in Mr. White. They always hype up whatever quarterback or whatever player they have and make them out to be better than what they actually are.
He hyped himself. He was like, I felt like I should have been number one. And what? Nobody knows who you are, bro.
They all feel like they should be number one. He's supposed to say that.
Yeah,
He's supposed to say it, but don't mean you should say it. And I think they're gonna lose. I think it's gonna be closer than a lot of people think, though. But I think Miami's gonna win by 13. I say 23-10. Moving on. This one's going to be an interesting game. This one here that we got here is the New Orleans Saints at the Philadelphia Eagles. Sean, where you going? You going with Mr. Hurts?
No question. I think this is another easy one for me, though, y'all. So, yeah, I'm going Mr. Hurts.
That's fair. That's fair. Darius?
I don't know this week, man. I'm usually man. I don't know about the Eagles this week. I don't know. Something is telling me watch out for these fellas. But these boys just got to get this quarterback situation together, man, in New Orleans. I don't understand still playing Trevor Siemian. And you paying this dude, what's the name, all this money. I know he was hurt, but even if he wouldn't have got hurt, I still don't think they would have started him. I'm gonna go to Eagles. I think this is gonna be a sloppy game, 21-20.
21-20. All right. Blair.
Points coming to premium during this game. I'm gonna believe in the coach Sean Payton as opposed to any other part, I guess, because they don't have Kamara.
Yep.
So that makes it really tough for what they're doing. But I believe in the Saints defense, if nothing else. And Justin Fields is not Justin Fields. Jalen Hurts is still young. So it ain't like he got it all figured out. And the Saints defense is legit this year. Like, if they could get any help from any of the 17 quarterbacks they got, they would really be giving people some trouble, bro. So I'm gonna go the Saints, and it's gonna be a terribly sloggy game, and the score is gonna be 14-10. Like, it's just gonna be ugly. It's gonna be an ugly game defensively. The Saints defense is good. Their offense just can't generate points like that. You know, they're having trouble getting points on the board, but they should be able to beat Philly.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go with the Saints, and I'm gonna go with the Saints because I feel like their defense is really, really gonna have Jalen Hurts struggle, especially their corners. They got them two Ohio State corners down there, man. They doing their thing, but it's the tight end. Like and the slot receivers is killing them, man. And the run game sometimes it'll get them from time to time. But I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with New Orleans. I think it's gonna be 24-17. Next game, we have the Washington team at the Carolina Panthers. Sean, where you gonna go with this, man? Chase Young is done for the season, but they still got the dub against Tampa Bay.
I ain't really concerned about their defense. Their defense is solid, even if they lose them on their front line. My concern is their quarterback. So therefore, I cannot go with Washington team. But I'd rather go ahead and ride on the coattails of Cam. I think what Darius was saying, I don't know if we was recording or not. The excitement is back. The crowd is back. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and rock with Cam and the Panthers once again. And I think they're going to win this one and probably win. Well, I'll hold that. But, yeah, I'm going to rock with them.
Oh, you said I hold that. You mean you about to hold that? He said I hold that. I'll hold on that. That was about to come out of his mouth. He's like, whoa, I ain't about to get caught on camera saying that.
I actually agree with you there.
Good way to come back these last two games, man. You've been doing good these last two, especially coming off of that injury.
Oh, yeah. He been doing well for you in the fantasy?
Yeah, he been doing decent, but I'm still losing.
Yeah.
Quarterback.
Hey man, you still in it, man. Darius is only 5-4, and he got that 4th spot right now. Hey, I agree with you though. I think the Carolina Panthers is going to pull this one out. I think Taylor Heineke may get exposed this game because they're not going to be able to run the ball against Carolina. I like Carolina. It's Cam Newton's first home game back, and they're thinking about starting him. So I think it's going to be a lot of excitement. I think they win. I'm going to say 24-7. What you think, Blair?
I guess I got to be that dude, man. I guess I'm going to be that dude this week. I'm picking Washington. If they start Cam, they're going to be in trouble because Ron Rivera knows everything about Cam, bro. Like, he literally made Cam who he was. This dude knows everything about Cam. I'm going to go with his scheme wins out. As long as they can move the ball a little bit, they should be okay. I don't know what Carolina's going to look like. You know, that defense looks good, then it looks bad. So you never know. But I'm going to go Washington. Hopefully they can pull it together. They just came off a Bucs win. So I got to hope or assume it meant something. And it wasn't just Tom being old. He wasn't just being 44 on Sunday. Like, I don't know what that was, what these last couple weeks were. Washington didn't look terrible. Tampa Bay didn't look that good. So I feel like just if Cam plays, they just, because Rivera kind of knows what he can, what he's good at, what he's not good at. Like, I feel like if they start him, he could give them the most trouble immediately. So I'll go Washington in a very close game because it's in Washington, very tough division game. I'll go Washington, and I'm going to go, maybe they could get 24-17.
Darius, you going to be that guy with Blair?
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to,
My bad, I beat you to it.
but telling you, man, like Sean was saying, that I was saying, that that energy, man, that Cam has brought, man, that jump makes a difference, bruh. Like, and I feel like sometimes just that can get you over the hump if you need to get over the hump sometimes. So I do think that Cam plays a big part of it this week. And I do think that Carolina wins. I do not think that Washington lays down. So once again, overtime, 23-20, Carolina.
Oh, you ain't gonna call it tie? No 23 evens?
Nah, only when we play Detroit.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good to see Cam back in the league, man. Congratulations. I'm glad to see you back in the league, my boy.
Thanks.
Next game, we have the San Francisco 49ers at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Sean, is Urban Meyer going to pull out another upset or not?
Why, hell nah, that nigga ain't better pull off no upset. One with San Fran, bro.
That's fair. Blair, are you going to be that guy?
No. There's no way I picked Jacksonville under these circumstances. I assume San Fran's a better coach team. These dudes beat squads that's kind of questionable. Then when I'm like, they'll steamroll those dudes, they get smoked. So it makes it odd, but I feel like San Francisco should win this game, bro. Like, it ain't like they going somewhere cold or somewhere weird. It's hot for hot. Shouldn't be a huge issue on location. So I'm going to go San Francisco. Let's say Jimmy G gets it done, but nothing crazy. So 21-10.
21-10. All right. Darius?
Somebody got to pick Jacksonville.
Is that what we're doing? Somebody should.
Hey, if only my name was somebody. I'm definitely going Niners. I don't know what the hell Urban Meyer need to go back to college, bro. I don't know, man. I mean, I gotta give him some more time, but it ain't right now. His resume is not looking too good. I think 49ers win big, man. I got 31-10.
Yeah, I mean, Jacksonville has beaten the Dolphins and they've beaten the Bills.
They held the Bills to 6 points.
Held the Bills to 6 points. I really wanted to be that guy here. I just can't.
Be that guy, man.
You know what? You know what? I can't be somebody. I'm sorry. I gotta go with the 49ers, man. I can't. I'm sorry. Maybe Brianna might do it in her picks, that y'all saw earlier, but nah, I ain't be able to do it. Moving on. The next game. Now, this one's gonna be a good game. We have the Cincinnati Bengals at the Las Vegas Raiders. Sean, you going with your team or you going with the Raiders?
Yeah, I'm going with my team, man. And the main reason why I'm going is because we up a bye week. We got a little rest. And I'm gonna pay Joe. I think he's gonna take off this week. Joe needed a break, man. He been banged up, even though he been trying to give it his all. And Perriman, whatever his name is, 34. He been doing his thing. Evans been doing his thing. But really, Joe is the feature back. He the one who get paid the big bucks. He ain't been really 100% healthy since like week 1 or 2. So now he got a week of rest. I think that man about to take off with about 135 yards on these boys.
Facts. Y'all already know where I'm going. I'm going Cincinnati. For a lot of the things that he said, because they're coming off a bye week, they were sustaining a lot of injuries the last game. A lot of dudes went out, especially even on the defense. So you got a week to heal up. You ain't got to do nothing. Go do some walkthroughs. They are in Vegas, and it's later on in the day. So I think that's cool too. So when they travel, it's not that bad of a travel day. So I'm gonna go Cincinnati, and I think Cincinnati will pull it out. I'll say this: the game will be 27-17 Cincinnati. Who you got, Blair?
I don't know, man. This is turning into a real terrible situation here with the way these things are starting to line up. I don't know. I don't want to believe Vegas is poo puttery, but I don't know if I believe in Cincinnati either.
That's fair.
They got picked them a couple times this year. They won, and then they lost some. I don't know. I'm going to go Vegas, unfortunately. I have no real reason to go Vegas against Cincinnati. I don't know either way. I just got to sit there and hope that, Vegas can get it together. I assume they lost because Kansas City it's a division game. They seem okay. I'll go Vegas. I don't know if let's say it'll be a high scoring game, 31-24.
All right, fair. Darius?
Been a tough year for teams this year after the bye week. I'm going Vegas. 28-20.
Good stuff. Moving on. We have the Dallas Cowboys at the Kansas City Chiefs. Is what Kansas City did real? Or were they more what we've been seeing for the rest of the season, which was pretty boo-boo? Sean, where you going to go, man? You going Dallas or you going KC?
Man, I really would love to say spin the block on this one, man. This is crazy. I don't know what happened to Kansas City, bruh. And Dallas is like, man, they that 50-50 team for real. Like, shit, this one of them games you just roll the dice, bro. Not saying that they two terrible teams. It's just, shit, it's some shit going on that you can't figure out. I can't figure this shit out. Like, on paper, you be like, man, these niggas got everybody. Look, especially Dallas offensively, man. They got everybody, bro. Like, they solid at wide receiver. They solid at running back. The line is good. They done added some stars to the defense. They was all on Diggs' nuts at the beginning of the season when he had like 4 or 5 picks in like 3 games. It's like, why they ain't throwing up dubs, bro? So I think I'm going to have to go with Kansas City on this one. And I wouldn't be surprised, though. So whoever listening, y'all don't rock with this one on me. I'm going to go ahead and go with Kansas City. And I'm going to say 27-17.
Yeah, don't rock with him on that one because I disagree. Rock with me. I'm going to say Dallas 30-17 with a. Darius, where you going with it, bruh?
Kansas City is about to put up another 40-piece.
Okay.
On these niggas. It's going to be, I believe it's going to be an entertaining game.
Oh, yeah.
I agree with that.
This is one of them games where I feel like Dallas going Dallas. Looks good. Because, yes, Diggs do have, I think, 8 interceptions in 9 games, which is good. But he is also overly aggressive in his cornerback play. And you kill an over-aggressive cornerback with your speed. And that's what he got all night long. I also think that Kelsey is bouncing back. I think he done got that good game under his belt, and I feel like he gonna keep it steady from here. 42-31, Kansas City.
All right. Blair?
It's unfortunate because I didn't pick Kansas City last week. One time I don't pick Kansas City, they win.
Hey, the boys had a monster win.
Monster game.
Game of the week, bro.
But they secondary is still super suspect.
Very
And
much so.
of all the teams that
That's why
they'll
Dallas.
say, Dallas is going to give them
The Blues.
some of the most trouble that they'll have. So I think it ends up being a shootout at some point. You just hope one of them stops somebody at the end. Ugh. I want to say Kansas City because it's Dallas, and Dallas has a tendency to blow it. But I want to believe in Dak and that they understand that that loss they had, that couple weeks ago, that was just like a terrible. Like, why'd you lose that game? The Bronco game, they just got smoked by Denver for no reason. Unless it was something that I didn't see, but I feel like it's gonna be a shootout. I'm gonna go Dallas. I hope they have enough pieces to hold them at the end, but it's gonna be a crazy game. So I'm gonna go like 38-31.
It's a good score.
All right, I feel that. Moving right along, the next game. It's a division game. It is the Arizona Cardinals at the Seattle Seahawks. Where are you going, Sean?
Man, I'm gonna go with Arizona, man.
Yeah, I'm going Arizona too. Seattle let me down last week, and I feel like Kyler the Murray is coming back. So I'm going Arizona. Darius?
Told y'all at the beginning of the season, man. It's over for Seattle, dog. It's over for them boys, man. It's over. Time to start the rebuild, man.
You did say.
I am going Arizona. 24-13.
Okay,
right.
so
Blair, it's all on
that
you
just
now.
leaves me.
Yes, the last of the Mohicans.
I would like to go the 12th man, but I don't know if Russ's hand is actually back to where it needs to be. I think he needs a couple more games to work back in the game for him on that one. So I guess I'll go Arizona, and then they'll end up getting smoked by Seattle this weekend. Because it's a terrible division game, dude. You just never know.
Yeah, I know.
But I'll go Arizona, and I'm going to go. It's a close game, so it'll be 20-14.
Next game, it is the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Los Angeles Chargers. I just got a question before I pass it over to Sean. Is Big Ben about to play in this game here, Darius?
They said it's possible he will play, but they're preparing Mason Rudolph because that Mike Tomlin feels like if Big Ben plays, he don't need the preparation. He can just get in there and go. So he said they preparing Mason to play, but it's just gonna see how Ben look at the end of the week because he's vaccinated, but he's symptomatic.
Oh.
So that's why they gotta play it like that.
Thank you, sir, for making my pick for me. Go ahead, Sean. Who you got, bro?
Hey, my pick too. I'm going with the Steelers if Big Ben ain't playing, bro. I ain't saying he John Elway or a superstar. I mean, not no more. I think he ain't on E. I think he got a quarter tank of gas left, and he trying to make his way to the gas station. You know what I'm saying? I think he can make it. Maybe he probably pull off 3 more games, maybe 4. I'm wishing him well, farewell tour, but not this week, bro. I can't go with them boys.
Yeah, I can't go with him. If Big Ben ain't playing, man, I saw Mason Rudolph last week. It didn't look good. It didn't look good. It didn't. Look
But Mason to be a beast, you know what I'm saying? And if we had NFL Europe still.
You know what? I believe so, and I do believe they need to bring that back. I
They
believe
do,
so. I think
man.
the league will be much stronger if they bring back NFL year. That'd be dope. But yeah, I gotta go with the Chargers on this one, man. I can't. Not if Mason Rudolph is out there. I saw him against the Lions, man. What the hell you think he's gonna do against the Chargers? Blair.
Unfortunately, it's not looking good for Justin Herbert against good defenses, bro, or semi-okay defenses. Dude is starting to look real pedestrian in some of these games.
Which is true.
I just don't know if Pittsburgh gets enough points without Ben, bro, because it was tough. They have a very good defense, so I don't know if the Chargers just gonna blow them out like that either. It's just one of those deals where who gets going. I gotta go with LA, but that's only because I have no faith in Mason Rudolph being the dude to get it done. So I'll go Chargers. And if they get it rocking, it'll be like 31-14.
All right. Darius, the floor is yours, my guy.
Hey, man. Ain't nothing I can say. No Ben due to COVID, maybe. No Minka due to COVID. Let's go Steelers 24-20.
He ain't gonna be on all that shit because he's still nervous because Ben ain't playing. So I feel him if he don't play.
Rudolph.
He don't really fuck with Mason Rudolph at all. So
0%.
He a South Carolina boy, man.
He ain't from Orangeburg. I don't give a fuck.
That's true shit. Last game, moving on. Last game, but it's of week 11. You have the New York Football Giants at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Sean, where are you going? Is Danny Dimes gonna pull it off?
Bro, this is a unison pick, bro. I don't even know how you.
Yeah, it might be. I mean, Blair.
Cut it out.
You already said who the two teams were playing, correct? So you know I'm going to just die on that Bucks hill.
Hey, guys, hey.
I done died on that Brady Hill a few times this season, bro. Just,
I know you have.
He got me.
But, guys, think about this. For the past 3 weeks, when we be like, cut it out, it's been cutting through. And we've been looking silly.
But you saying all that, but you ain't picking the Giants.
Hey, man.
All right, so
all I'm saying
if you
is
want to leave it out there waffling in the air, we all picked the Bucks. My score for the game is 35-14. Darius's score for the game is 38-20. Sean think it's a blowout. He going 41-7. What you going, Chris?
I'm gonna go
with the Jets or the Bucks, homeboy. I mean, the Jets or the Giants or the Bucks.
I'm going to go because Tampa Bay lost to Washington last week. I'm going to go with the Giants 52-10. They take the biggest loss of the season so far. I got to go with Tampa Bay. I'm definitely not going with the Giants.
You're a trash basket, bro.
I can't do it. I was trying to. I was getting up the edge, and I was like,
"Oh man!"
The first words that came out of my mouth was 52 because I don't believe in the Giants at all.
No cap. I thought Chris was gonna call the upset, and I was gonna be like, "Hell yeah, I'm with that." Once again,
yeah, I was hoping he did that and not pull the Chris, but he pulled the Chris out here. So
I can't do it.
Confidence, dog.
I can't do it, man.
And I do feel like Blair's reflection was very accurate. Like, man, did you see how this dude Tom Brady was looking on the podium? This nigga, all I seen was red, and this nigga know we play the Giants next week. Somebody is getting cussed out on their phone right now
Hey,
by
hey,
Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. I'm telling you, if the Bucks lose to the Giants,
oh,
Brady set the stadium on fire.
Dude is gonna go nuts if they lose this game, like 100% bananas. He like, ain't no 2 weeks in a row. Y'all tripping. Like,
Yeah.
dude don't come to lose, so it's gonna be a problem.
hey, I told y'all, man, their worst enemy is gonna be themselves because after you win that Super Bowl, everybody's not gonna be motivated like that. I don't care who you got on your team. If it's Tom Brady, LeBron James, I don't care. Everybody.
Tom is always motivated, bro. They say Tom is the crabbiest
I'm not
loser
saying
you
them
could
per
ever
se.
run across,
I'm
bro.
not saying them as the individual. I'm saying the whole
Yeah,
team.
that's the thing. Like, the Pats was good at like bringing the fire every year to the dudes and having them dudes be
But
bought
also,
in every year. So yeah.
but also that's also a part of like you got Bill Belichick tweaking the defense and letting these niggas know that your job ain't safe no matter who the hell you are. Because I cut, you know what I'm saying? I traded
Everybody's job
Kyle
was
Law.
not
I
safe
traded.
year to year, bro. Like, but you had to come show up, do your job. Like, that's their thing. Is like
You got to
every year
remember,
it reset.
it's only two dudes on this team that know how hard it is to repeat. Tom Brady and Richard Sherman.
Yeah,
And Gronk.
yeah.
And Gronk.
Oh,
Three.
yeah, and Gronk. But I do feel like, hey, Gronk got to get healthy or they not repeat.
No.
Yeah,
He's
he
a
is
safety
hurt.
blanket.
He is hurt. Like that, him being hurt, it matters.
Yeah, and it ain't so much more of the catching. Like, he is their best blocker. Like, this dude has always been a tier 1 blocking tight end. Like, they running the Gronk side because he is gonna open it up. And I think that is hurting them a lot right now. Just missing him, not running routes, but just blocking. But at the same time, just for some context, in the win against Tampa Bay, Washington team had 0 sacks and 1 hit against Tom Brady, and they still lost.
He knows. I
It
got to
was
get
one of
these
them
motherfuckers
deals,
out
bro.
of here.
I feel like they lost 2 bad losses to 2 teams they everybody thinks they should beat. So I feel like he at least should be on fire this week, bro. Like,
Yeah.
if nothing else, it should be. I know their defense is in trouble and they got all these issues and holes on the defense, but Tom Brady better get it together. The dude threw 2 picks in the last 2 games. 2 picks a game ain't gonna get it done. Even if you blame everything else on everybody else, you threw them 2 picks, bro. So we need you to work on that.
That's going to do it for this week. Yeah, I said it. Got to give a shout out to my niece, Mariana. She is the MVP of the cross-country track team. I got to give it up for my